Alright, so my eyebrows are done. Oh, so by the way, for my eyebrows, what I use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Ebony. I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the color Light Beige. So this is it. I use this Morphe M158 eyebrow duo brush, and of course a sponge, and then this is like to, like, you know, I don't even know what is the right term, like, y'all know what I'm trying to say with the concealer that part. So yeah, anyways, okay, so I signed up for the app. Oh, and by the way, I moisturized my face already. I'm just like all over the place. I use this facial moisturizing lotion from CeraVe. It's supposed to be a PM, but it's lightweight. It's ultra lightweight. So this is what I use to prime my face today. Usually I'll be using other things, but today I just want to like try this out and see like how my makeup comes out. So back to the story. This is why, you know what, this is my first time doing this, so don't judge me. Like, I'm all over the place, but I'm going to use this foundation here, CoverGirl Warm Nude, okay, in the color M40 for my face today. Okay, so back to the story. What I did was, okay, I applied for the I signed up for the app. I was on there, you know, she was telling me, you know, you gotta swipe. I don't remember how it goes because this was like years ago. So I just remember you had to swipe. If you swipe one way if you like them, swipe the other way if you don't like them, something like that. So I came across this one boy. He was cute. He was like 6'2", 6'3", right? He was cute and all of that. He was around from like my area, so I swiped whichever way you gotta swipe. That means like you interested. So apparently when I swiped, we were like a match. So I was like, oh, okay. So when I seen that we was a match, I didn't hit him up in the DMs. I just like left it like that, and I waited until he hit me up in the DMs, and he did. So we like exchanged numbers and we were talking and stuff, and at the time I was working at Popeyes, right? So we were talking or whatever, and he was telling me how he was taking a trip to Atlanta for something about like another car or something like that. I forgot, but something about he had to go pick up another car or whatever, or switch out the car he had to another car, right? Some bullshit. So he was asking me like, have I ever been to Atlanta? At the time I haven't. So I was like, oh no, I never been there. Like, I always wanted to go, I just never like found the time or anybody to go with. So he was like, I know we just met or whatever, but how do you feel about like going to Atlanta with me? Just a road trip, like no funny business, you know, we just go there and come right back. So I was like, okay, that's cool, like we could do that. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. I just met him, and literally like a week in, I'm going to Atlanta with this guy I barely know. Like I used to do like some crazy stuff, but that was like the craziest I ever done. I don't do nothing like that. So of course I told my best friend about it, and she was like, you know, she told me how I was crazy for doing that, and she was just telling me, you know, be careful and stuff like that. So one day after work, he picked me up. I went back home because I had to like, I wanted to shower and like change out of my clothes because it was hot. Like, I remember it was like the summertime at this time. So he took me home, he dropped me off, I showered, I like changed into some other clothes or whatever, and he went and did whatever last minute things he had to do, and then he came and got me. So we went to his mom's house first. I remember that. We went to his mom's house and I met his mom. Yep, weekend I met his mom. And he's introducing me like as his girl. And I'm just like, excuse me. Like, I didn't know what to say at the time, but I was just like, I was just going with it like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't want to like embarrass him or nothing like that in front of his mom. Cause like, boy, you know damn well I'm not your girlfriend. I just met you. Like, I don't even know you and I'm crazy going on this damn trip with you. So it was like late at night. That's when we finally left. It was late at night when we left. I remember it was late at night because it was like an overnight, and then by the time we got to Atlanta, it was gonna be like in the morning time. So we left. I slept in the car on the way there. Well, halfway I slept on the way there, and then we finally got there. Oh, so let me tell you how the trip was on our way there, right? So we sitting there talking to each other, you know, getting to know each other, like, oh, like, you know, like, what do you get into, like, you know, just asking each other questions you ask when you first meet a person. So, you know, we talking or whatever, and then he goes to tell me how his favorite rapper is T.I. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up, like, that's cool. And he was playing his music like literally the whole ride there and back. And if y'all know, and if you're from Philly and you're taking a road trip to Atlanta, it's about 12 hours away, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure. Let me look on my Google Maps. I think it's like 12 hours away. Might be a little less than that, I don't know. Hold on. Oh my god, my phone's 12 hours away, like I said. Okay, so yes, I took this 12-hour drive with this man that I barely know, and we listened to fucking T.I. the whole time, like going there and back, and all he kept talking about was T.I. this, T.I. this, T.I. that, T.I. this. You would have thought T.I. was his family member the way he was talking about him. And like, I'm just like, so I asked him, can we listen to something else, because I'm tired. Like, first of all, I like T.I., I know that, but I'm not like a big fan of him where I'm gonna listen to all of his music, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, when you driving with me, this is all we gonna listen to. I'm just like, bro, like, I can't, like, this is not it. It's not. Like, he's not even all that. Like, come on now. So we get to Atlanta. We went to Waffle House. And then we ate some food. We went and got whatever car it was that we exchanged out for. And we literally came back home after. Oh, we went to the mall. I remember we went to the mall for a little bit because, you know, he didn't want to drive immediately like back. So we did go to the mall. We spent the day in Atlanta. We went past Cascade skating. He showed me that. So like, that was it. And then I'm just all over the place. I cannot multitask. I don't even know why I did this. Why I even tried doing a get ready with me and a story time. I just be like, over my mind just be like all over the place. I'm like a little slow. So so after that, what else did we do? So I think that was it. That's all we did, right? We got back in the car and we came back home, and all he kept talking about was T.I., 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 T.I. I was so sick of it, y'all. it just gave me like gay vibes. Cause like, why do you look up to this man so much? What has he done for you? Like, nothing. You don't even know him. Like, he was talking about him as if he knew him, as if he personally knew him. And that gave me gay vibes. Like, you talked about him more than you wanted to get to know me. Like, to be honest. So, oh, at one point he got real tired of driving. And I really wanted to get home at this point because I was just so annoyed at how much he was talking about T.I. And I was just like, come on, like. But I had to understand because I didn't want to like get into no car accident or nothing like that. So I was like, whatever. But I was like, this is more hours I gotta spend with this fucking nigga. Like, and I really don't want to like be around him anymore. So he took a nap for like 3-4 hours. And I stood up because we're like at a like one of them pit stops. And I don't feel comfortable like just falling asleep in somebody's car, especially somebody I barely know. And then we're somewhere I don't know where the hell we at. I just don't feel comfortable. So I stood up. I was tired, but I stood up. And then eventually he woke up and we came back to Philly. And he's talking all this. When he finally like took me home, when we finally got to my house, he was like, oh, I really had a good time with you. You crazy and all, like, for even, you know, drive with me, but I fucks with you for that. Like, you know, he was like, I hope you feel the same way about me. And I'm just like, little do you know, I'm about to block your number, delete this fucking Tinder app, and never get back on it again. Little do you know, okay? Because this was weird as shit. Like, I don't even know why I even did what I did, going on this fucking road trip with you. So that's what happened. He dropped me off, and when I literally got to my front doorstep, I deleted his number and I deleted the app. And I told my best friend what happened, and she was like, oh my god. She's like, yeah, I would have been annoyed too. I'm like, yeah, never again. Like, and just because of him, just because of that experience. And it's like, he wasn't a bad guy, like, he was a good guy. It's just the fact that like that's all he talked about was T.I. instead of like getting to know me or just having other conversations with me. Like, that's what pissed me off. Like, that's what annoyed me so bad. And I'm sorry, but he was just giving me gay vibes off of that. Like, why are you so obsessed with this man? You don't know him. You never met him. Why are you so obsessed with him like that? I just didn't understand. Was I mean for that? For deleting his number when I got in front of the door and just never speaking to him again? Was I mean for that? Let me know in the comments. Like, how would y'all feel if y'all was going on a date? Well, yes, let's just say on a date. Say that was our date, right? Going to Atlanta on this road trip. That was our first date, right? And all he is talking about is another man. How would y'all feel? And then somebody he don't know. I can understand that was his daddy. Okay, like, all right, you in love with your, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look up to your dad, blase. But that's not your dad. Like, he's nobody to you. He doesn't even know you exist. That's the crazy part. He don't know you exist, and you sitting here talking about this grown-ass man, and you a grown-ass man talking about him like that. I don't understand. I would never. I would never. I would never. This is not the brush I'm supposed to be using, but look, I bought me a pack of new brushes, and I didn't use them yet, and I should be using them now, because it for sure got the brush I really need to do my contour. Yeah, but that's the end of my story. And ever since then, I've never been on Tinder ever again. And when I hear like other people's story about Tinder, like, I mean, they be having great experiences, but me personally, like, I didn't like it. So I don't fuck with dating apps. I don't fuck with really meeting people online. Like, I'm not there. I don't like doing that. So yeah, that was the end of my story. My makeup is still not done, so y'all gonna sit here and watch me do the rest of my makeup. Okay. Look, y'all, this thing I got from Amazon. Y'all know I gotta do an Amazon unboxing, but I got these packs of brushes from Amazon. It is how many brushes in here? It's like 20 something brushes. Oh, 16 brushes. I started lying. It's like 16 brushes in here. I got it for like $18 or so. You know, it got everything I need. You know, like a spoolie. Ooh, okay. A little like highlighter brush. You know, it got the works. So I'm gonna use this angled brush here. Oh look, they even give you like a little thing to tell you what brush is what. And number 2 is a flat angle brush, fits for areas on the face seamlessly, which is my cheekbones. I feel like this story time wasn't even all that, because I wasn't like really into it telling the story. I was just like telling it. And that's because I can't like do my makeup and talk at the same time. I try, y'all. I try to do something different, switching it up, but from now on, makeup and story times will be different. Oh, if any of y'all have ever been on Tinder, let me know like what y'all experience. Like, how do y'all like, do y'all like that app? Do y'all use it often if you're single? Like, do y'all use it to meet up people? Do y'all meet up people to like date, or like just meet new people in the area that you're new to? Like, what do y'all do? Because honestly, I hate it. Just off of that one experience. It only takes me one experience for me to hate something. Like, and that's bad, because I know not everybody on that app is bad or weird like him. Because my best friend, you know what, let me shut up. So I started talking way too much. So yes, but I know some people meet like a lot of great people on there, but me, it just ain't happened for me. Baby, I wanna get to know you. Let me stop because this video getting way too long. Let me hurry up.